The girl tells the boy to hurry up. The boy struggles with the dead body and asks her to help, saying, "This is too heavy." The girl reminds him, "You know I can't do this alone." Together, they try to throw the body into a pit. Suddenly, the boy stops and says, "It feels like someone's watching us." The girl gets angry and says, "It's just in your head." "There's no one here. We need to hurry. We don't have much time." They finally drop the body and look relieved. But then the boy's face changes. He looks scared and says, "What if someone saw us?" "I don't want to go to jail," the girl assures him. "No one saw us. Just stay strong and remember, we both will stay quiet." Then they share a kiss to seal their promise. Suddenly, the ghost of the dead man appears. His voice echoes, "Why did you do this to me? I trusted you. Why did you betray me?" The next day, the couple visits a police officer. The officer politely asks the girl to sit down and asks, "Tell me what happened." The girl says, "I'm heartbroken. My husband is dead." But the officer looks at her face and says, "I don't see any sadness. And your husband's body hasn't been found yet. The rescue team is still looking, but it seems he's no longer alive." The girl coldly replies, "If you need any paperwork signed, I can do that now." The officer says, "Come back tomorrow? We'll finish it then." Outside, she meets her boyfriend again. She says, "What if the police catch us?" The boy says, "Just keep your mouth shut." That night, the officer is alone and confused. "There's no evidence," he says. Then suddenly a cold wind blows, and he sees the ghost of the boy. The ghost touches his hand, and a vision appears. The boy running, falling down, begging for his life. The girl stands above him with a gun and says, "No one can save you now," and shoots him. Then she calls her new boyfriend for help. The officer wakes up from the vision, shocked, and says, "David, I will get you justice." Later, the couple is seen partying. The girl says, "We finally did it." The boy replies, "Now I own everything," she warns him. "Don't say anything stupid," he says. "Just trust me." The next day, at the police office, the girl signs some documents, but then the officer says, "We found something. You were not even on the boat when it sank." The girl lies. "I was standing on the beach," the officer adds. "You were very happy with your bodyguard." She says, "He's just my driver." Suddenly, someone touches her shoulder. She panics and says, "I didn't do anything. It was my wife's plan." The officer says, "Now this is my case, and the papers you signed, they're fake." The girl becomes shocked and pulls out a gun. But just then, police officers enter. She gets scared, drops the gun on the table, and jumps out the window. She dies instantly. The boy gets arrested.